Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross watchers. Welcome to your love and romance reading for December 2020. I hope you're all doing well. We are going to get started right away. I'm going to start shuffling the overall energy. We're going to pull a few oracle cards, and then we are going to get into it with tarot. I also want to remind you that I am simply reading energies, so I could be talking about you or your person. Please feel free to swap the roles. So let's get started here. Overall energy here for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. All right, that just wanted to fly out. All right, we are going to grab one more oracle here. Overall energy, please. Learning through this. All right, Cancers, I am feeling like December is going to be a big month for you already. Astrologically, you have Saturn and Jupiter finally moving out of your 7th house of commitments and relationships. So I feel like this is going to be a big transition or turning point in these relationships. That's kind of why I wanted to do Cancer a bit earlier in the month of December, just so that you could give this video a watch and see if it does resonate with you, and hopefully it could provide you with some insightful information. But let's get into this with tarot. But I really feel like there are going to be some lessons that are learned, and I feel like this is very karmic, and it might really be highlighting this you are good enough and knowing that about yourself, regardless if you are moving into something with a person or walking away. So let's get into this. For my Cancers. Knight of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. 9 of Swords in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. Page of Swords. All right, my Cancers. Let's talk about this and see what's going on the surface, and then we are going to get into this with clarifying to get some more information. So the card over here on top typically represents the person I'm doing the reading for, which would be you, Cancer, but feel free to swap the roles. I'm picking up, Cancer, that you are feeling a bit down about this situation. For some of you, you may be dealing with some anxiety. Overall, you're not feeling too good. For some of you, I feel like there may be a lot of stress from the 3D world, you know, career, job, work, with everything that's going on in the world that is weighing down on you. With the 9 of Swords in the reverse for your person, someone here is dealing with a lot of anxiety. Anxiety that is keeping them up at night or just is heavily weighing on their mind. And with this 9 of Swords in the reverse, I feel like they are trying to resolve it. But I definitely feel like the energy here in general between you and your person, it's definitely contributing to this in and out instability of the connection. However, I'm not entirely sure yet who it's directly stemming from. I'm definitely picking up that someone is definitely dealing with a lot on their plate. With the Page of Swords in the future here, there's definitely going to be some communication coming in. And I feel, you know, the Page of Swords is a learner. He's one of the youngest in the deck. Well, pages are the youngest court cards, and they are students, and you are learning through this. So this could be you taking a different perspective or looking at a situation from different sides. However, I feel like right now, Cancer, you don't really have all the information necessary in order to do that. So I definitely think like some information will be coming in for you throughout the month. So let's get into clarifying and see what is really going on here. So I usually start with the present, but for this situation, I do want to start with the Ace of Cups, which is representing the past, to see what went on here to piece this together. It seems like a new beginning, everything was good, and then something was thrown off. Seven of Pentacles, all right. A lot of Pentacles energy here. I'm just picking that up with Earth energy with this Virgo, and especially the King of Pentacles. Here is the King of Wands in the reverse. Once again, I'm going to pull one more card here, and then we're going to grab an Oracle. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy, Magician at the bottom of the deck, that's Aries energy for me. Let's pull one Oracle here. Commitment. All right, wow, okay. Balancing the scales. Okay. Free will at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, my camera cut off when I was recording. For some of you, you may have moved into a commitment, but I'm really not picking that up with this energy. Once again, this is a general reading. For the majority of you, I feel like someone came in, whether it was a past person or a new person, and this was in the past really about building a foundation, not necessarily charging towards commitment, but Wheel of Fortune, commitment, balancing the scales. Someone may have come back into your life to make things right with you, or maybe you entered someone else's or someone's life to make things right with them. I'm not feeling like commitment was on the table, but with Seven of Pentacles, this is really about investment and putting in that work to build this foundation. Okay, a Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is not, going straight at it. This is about having a bit more control, even though it ended up feeling unstable because you may have not known where it was going. But I'm feeling like baby steps, like building something that has the potential to lead to commitment. But Wheel of Fortune, as this wheel turns, the future. For some of you, with this Wheel of Fortune, this could have been a past person coming back into your life, like I had mentioned. And I think that may have felt really, really good. But once again, Seven of Pentacles, this is also about assessment. And, can this work out? Is this worth my time and my effort? And I'm feeling like I feel like both parties felt like, yes, this is worth the investment. But overall, the past and this new beginning that felt good was really about creating a foundation for the future, not necessarily in that moment to jump into anything. It's like seeing where it goes, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, going with the flow, building on what is in the present. Okay, so that's what I'm really getting for the past. Well, let's check out this Knight of Wands in the reverse, because here is like not charging forward is what I'm picking up with these other cards. So I feel like it's the same situation here, but because it's a main card, I'm feeling like there's still that lack of stability here. Six of Wands. Okay. Tell me more. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Oops. Give me one more card. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Something is going on here. I want to pull an oracle card. We do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling a lot of different energies here. I'm going to set this Knight of Pentacles to the side for now. A lot of contradicting energy here. It makes sense to me, but I want to get a card. Oops. Nostalgia. Okay, yeah. One more card, please. Unawakened. Okay, so Cancer, let's have a talk. Actually, because when we drew this King of Pentacles card, it was like my eyes are just so fixated on this when we first drew the spread. I actually want to know more about this before we start talking about this, because I feel like this King of Pentacles is very, very much, it's like this energy is really integrated with all the other energies. It's like a center point for this reading. I usually don't pick that up, but that's what I'm really getting in this reading. Okay, Seven of Cups. In the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse is my nostalgia card. Let me get one more here. And we pulled that. Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's a lot of, and the Magician in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of blocked energy here. Divine Feminine, all right. Stuck. We do have Settling at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, Cancers, let's talk about these two huge stack of cards. Let's talk about the current situation first, then we're going to get into the block. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and Knight of Swords in the reverse, I don't think there's much communication going on between you and this person. There's definitely a lack of stability, but I feel like someone here, and it could be you, is really feeling all over the place, okay? Someone here may be feeling as though they really want something to happen. They really want victory, but it's just not happening. It's almost feeling as though this could be a missed opportunity, and I think there's a lot of anxiety around that. Okay, you may be really missing this person, Cancer, but I have a feeling like you or this person may not be seeing the true picture of what's going on. But as I said before, when we started this reading, I feel like you may not have all of the information, and I feel like that is what may be coming out throughout the month. But the current situation is something through this connection off course, and I feel like two people want victory here, But like I said, it's like, it's not happening. And I feel like that is just extremely frustrating for you, especially because someone here is feeling frustrated that it's not happening. But also with this Six of Wands, you know, Six of Wands is about victory. However, it can also be about pride and ego. So I also feel like with this being paired with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, there could be some pride and ego issues getting in the way, which could be contributing to this, what feels like a missed opportunity, and feeling as though things are so hot and cold, on and off. And I'm picking that energy up. I'm seeing, you know, the blue for the cold, the red for the hot, just and how these patterns, blue, red, blue. It's like this hot and cold energy. I don't know why I picked that up. Let me know if that resonates with you. But I feel like someone could be very hot and cold with you, Cancer. But it's because they're stuck. And if you believe in twin flames or anything like that, sure, this could be your divine feminine. And Six of Cups in the reverse, this is my nostalgia card once again. So someone here, there's this sensation and this feeling of missing someone deeply, but it's this feeling like this isn't the right time. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's almost because back here we saw this this Wheel of Fortune and planning a foundation, something solid, but it wasn't for that moment, it was for the future. And it's almost like this energy is rolling into here where things are building up, but it's still not the time. Okay, and I think that you may be starting to see Seven of Cups in the reverse, that maybe this person is actually stuck. You missed them, but I think you're starting to realize that there is a barrier on their end, and it's not you, okay? You may be seeing the future clearly now, but there's still a lot of nostalgia tied into this. But there's a lot of sadness, but I think here you're seeing that this person is stuck, and you may be feeling a bit stuck here. You may be wondering, well, what was the point of all this over here? Because for some of you, you could have started to build this solid foundation a while ago. And now, you know, there's still this lack of stability, as in you don't know where it's going. I do want to check out the Sun in the reverse here. I feel like two people just overall are very stuck. It's just like this feeling of this missed opportunity. Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I still want to figure out who is kind of blocking this opportunity more than the other. Because I'm getting this energy that someone really wants to have this happen, but it's like running at a wall, or just the opportunity isn't there. And they feel like there's nothing they can do about it because it takes two people. Yes, okay. One more card. Page of Cups, okay. With the Magician in the reverse again at the bottom of the deck. This makes me feel even more like this in and out energy, because the Magician in the reverse is like you know, just coming in and then disappearing just like a magician would with his magical tricks. I want to pull an oracle here. Family. Someone here, for some of you, may have a family. Separation. Okay, so let's feel free to skip ahead if you'd like. I'm going to pull cards for a person down here. A 5 of Wands in the river. Whoops. Two of Swords in the reverse. Five of Pentacles, 8 of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. We're going to pull a couple oracles. Pause. Inner child. All right, let's talk about this. So it feels like someone here is potentially voluntarily blocking this connection, or at least that's how it feels. With this 9 of Cups, this person is very focused on themselves, and because this isn't the 10 of Cups where there's two people, the 9 of Cups is just focusing on yourself and what really makes you happy. And that's why this person is coming in as a page, or this could be you feeling like this is what's going on with the other person. For some of you, this person may be deeply influenced by a separation within their family. For example, if their parents got divorced at a young age, that might be really, really impacting their views on love and marriage. For others of you, this person could feel like they are not ready to, you know, have a family, or that may not be their thing in their life. That, you know, something they want to do. For others of you, someone here may have just gone through a divorce, and there's definitely some energy there that's kind of making them just want to focus on themselves. But with the Sun in the reverse, there's definitely some energy of like low self-esteem and depression that's going on here. This person might be trying to work on themselves in order to feel an increased, you know, self-worth. But there's this need of like, you know, this isn't the time. I need to focus on me. So that's why they're coming in as a Page of Cups. You know, they're still interacting with you, but it's keeping this connection stagnant and in one place. For others of you, this person could just be dealing with a lot of family, you know, issues in the present moment as well, even if they are not married. But I feel like someone here is just very, very sad. For some of you, they could be overindulging in areas of their life as well in an unhealthy manner. But I'm just feeling this sense of not feeling worthy here. Let's talk about these cards down here. with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, someone here is trying to reduce their anxiety and step out of this Nine of Swords energy, feeling as though they need to put something on the back burner here. This could be you taking off the blindfold and really feeling that this is necessary. You may be feeling like you're being left out in the cold, but you're acknowledging this pause. And you may feel like this person really has a lot to work on. You may be sensing that they have a lot going on in general, but you still want to be cooperative and you still want to, it's like your heart is open, but you're starting to see what's really going on here. And I think that that's why we pulled the Seven of Cups in the reverse here as well. And, you know, if this is your person down here, it's this feeling of, because this is another scenario that I'm getting, it's like wanting to work on things, but ultimately feeling like there's too much going on and that a pause is necessary. The need to tend to other things in one's life. But once again, there's this imbalance. But both of these energies, you know, regardless of which one is which, who is who, it's ultimately contributing to a lost opportunity, or that's at least how it feels, okay? I do want to find out more about the Page of Swords. But someone is feeling left out in the cold here. And the other person who isn't feeling left out in the cold, they know what they're doing. They know that they're putting a pause to this connection, but it's like this feeling that they have to do it. That it's not the right time because they're stuck and there's pride and ego issues here. Page of Wands in the reverse. Two of Pentacles, okay. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Let's pull a few oracle cards. Fear. Solitude. Action at the bottom of the deck. So I am picking up that because we do have the Page of Wands in the reverse with the Page of Swords, this necessarily isn't about action, but someone is thinking about something and they're looking at things from different angles and perspectives, and they're trying to make a decision here. Ten of Swords in the reverse, this is about not wanting something to end, okay? This also signifies that this, you know, the worst is over. But with this action and justice, someone is trying to figure out how they want to take action. They don't want this connection to end, but it's like being at this crossroads where actions need to be taken, or else the connection will just result in a missed opportunity and it will just fall back. But with fear and solitude, this person is working through their fears here. And so there's going to be some time apart and this person working through it. But 10 of Swords in the reverse, this is typically the person, you know, with all the swords in their back, in the typical Rider-Waite deck. But when it's in the reverse, this is about those swords falling out so the healing process can begin. The worst of it is over. But this usually signifies, you know, that this person doesn't want to leave the swords in there. There's a desire to mend this. But I think they're going back and forth and trying to decide how it is that they want to do this. Because like I said, well, this person's working through a lot of stuff because they're stuck. You feel like they're blocking this connection, regardless of, you know, which one you are down here. And I think they know that they are too, because they feel it's the wrong time, but it's working also through this ego issues. I do think that they do miss you when you two are apart, but it's not enough in the moment for them to make this decision. They have to spend some time alone. This Solitude card is like my Hermit card for this Oracle deck, and to work through their fears. And Justice, I mean, this is karmic. So this could be a karmic connection, especially since we do have the Divine Feminine, but this person is really stuck at a crossroads is what I'm feeling. And actions will be taken. And it's very difficult to, you know, figure out what exactly will happen because this is a general reading. But overall, it looks like someone here is going to be working through this, deciding they don't want this to end, and how to take action, how they want to bring justice, you know, what actions they want to take. And how they do that is going to be up to that person and how they choose to do that. But there's a lot of learning, and I think that you're gonna see, and this could be for your person too, but Cancers, you know, you are good enough here. If you were the one that was left out in the cold, this is not you, because the person at the other end is working through significant issues and they have a lot on their plate right now. And it's very important to give them the time to work through that, because if they would come in at any point sooner without doing that inner work, it would not work out well. That point of evolution within their soul needs to take place, and they need to acknowledge certain parts of themselves and move forward in an authentic way so that this connection can actually move forward and progress instead of staying in this stagnant position. I do think, especially with December being such a huge month, that a lot of lessons will be learned, a lot of realizations will be happening. I think at this point, Cancers, this is about doing the inner work. The person that was kind of left out in the cold, know that this has absolutely nothing to do with you. And the way that this person treated you is solely a reflection of them and their inner self. And yeah, so that's what I'm really getting for you, Cancers. But I have a feeling that a lot of answers will come to you because actions will be taken, but this person needs to work through this first. So that, you know, it's like you are not really going to know what's going on if they don't even know what's going on themselves. They need to figure that out first. And this lack of understanding of themselves or what it is that they want, may have been contributing to a lot of these mixed signals that you were receiving. So that is what I'm really getting. And it's just like, you know, that's why they say when you work on yourself, you know, you help the world, you help others, because we're all connected. And the work that we do on ourselves, you know, reflects back into the world. And by becoming the best versions of ourselves and doing our own inner work, we can show up at the table fully, you know, give that love that we also want to receive. So that's what I'm really getting for you, Cancers. If this did resonate with you, I apologize that this reading was so messy. For some reason, every single month, or the past several times that I've done Cancer, I've been picking up that like 50% of Cancers are the person up here, and like 50% of the Cancers that I'm reading for are the individuals down here. But the energy is the same. So I think that that's why this reading got a little bit messy. But yeah, if this did resonate with you, please comment below. Let me know how it did. I also welcome you to follow me over on Instagram. I've been posting a lot more on there recently. I do pick personal oracle cards for people from time to time. I'm posting daily readings, weekly readings, stuff like that. And I'll be getting into more of that soon, but my username is Life is a Wild Card. So if you do have Instagram, feel free to give me a follow on there. And that is what I have for you all. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Your support means more than you know. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Bye.